Emmy nominee, Golden Globe nominee David Oyelowo, Simone Missick. So this show, Government Cheese, is so good. It's funny. It's important. I'm going to let David do us all the honors and tell us what Government Cheese is all about.
Well, Government Cheese features a family run by myself and Simone's characters. It's the Chambers family. I play the patriarch, she plays the matriarch, and I am at the beginning of the show released from prison. I have this invention that God, I feel, gave me in prison, and it's going to make for a better life for my family. I come home thinking everything is going to be okay, and Simone's character very quickly lets me know that is not going to be the case. And the 10 episodes that follow are all about this man trying to work his way back into his wife's heart and be the father he's hoping to be to their children.
This is a show that so many people can probably relate to. I mean, people are gone, whether they're in prison, whether they're gone on trips, and they're like, oh, I come back to a different life, or you find out your partner's living a different life. Simone, what about this story is exciting for you to play alongside David Oyelowo?
I think one, having a partner like David who is so funny, you all are going to just every day I would watch him and I was like, oh, really? And physical comedy too. And so that one, to be able to dance with him on screen and opposite him, and the actors who play our children, it's just lovely. But the fertile scripts that we were given, just the excitement that we would have every episode of seeing what it was that we were going to get to explore was amazing. And I think that the audiences are really going to gravitate towards seeing this family that is so unique and so different. And yet the problems and the things that they are trying to deal with are universal. And set in the 1960s, which is a time period that I feel like I was born in the wrong time period in a lot of ways. This was the first time that I've gotten the opportunity to do a period piece in that way. And so this has just been, a wonderful project to be a part of for so many reasons. And I think that although it is so different, I think that there are so many things about it that audiences will feel they see themselves, they see their families, they see their mother.
Different in all the best ways, whether you see David's character talking to a woman stuck in a wall or Simone's character talking to a TV commercial who the woman comes out on the screen. I mean, but it's so good. It reminds me a lot of Atlanta, where the comedy is not very evident. It's not laugh out loud, but it is so funny in its own way. David, what do you hope people take away after watching Government Cheese?
I consider it a massive compliment that you will even say Government Cheese in Atlanta in the same sentence. I loved that show. It is definitely one of the shows that we aspired to in terms of what it was able to show. My hope is that people will see their family in the Chambers family, but also that they will just relish in the fantastical, absurdist, surreal, and quirky world that we're presenting to them. And we try to do something completely fresh, something completely new and unique. And I think that's what audiences are looking for in this time of saturation when it comes to what they have a choice to watch. So, I just hope they gravitate towards what we aspire to do for their sake in terms of entertainment.
Audiences are going to love Government Cheese when they jump on board. Make sure you watch it. Premiering Wednesday, April 16th on Apple TV Plus. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. This guy just seems like the coolest dude. He is in Fargo, Emmy nominee, incredible performance there. Another great turn in Government Cheese on Apple TV Plus. Bokeem Woodbine. So thank you for chatting with me, and tell us where your character comes into play here.
I'm introduced relatively early in the series as Hampton Chambers' best bud and a bit of a foil to his, didactic, straight and narrow persona.
Hampton Chambers, obviously played by Emmy nominee, Golden Globe nominee David Oyelowo. Just fantastic performance there. I mean, you two have great chemistry on screen, whether you like each other or not, but best buds here in that instance. What can you say about building that relationship with him?
It was seamless, just a natural thing. Just happened spontaneously. Not only is he one of our best actors right now in the game, but David's a great guy. You can't not like him. And we just hit it off. And then they rolled the cameras, and it's just been a natural thing, unexpected. I didn't see this coming, you know what I mean? But natural nonetheless.
Love to hear things like that. And Paul Hunter is one of the creators of this show. I looked at his background and I'm like, oh my gosh, he has made so many music videos that I grew up watching, that I've known from the years. This is his first TV series. I mean, what was it like to work alongside him in his project, his TV debut? But he obviously has so many decades of experience in the directing business.
It was great because he knows his own story. This is his story. So I could ask any kind of question and it wouldn't be bizarre because, he was there when this was happening. And also, great cat, very patient, great working with the actors. Kind of spoils you, you know what I mean? Because time was of the essence when we were shooting this, but he would make time to answer your questions or to hear your perspective on something. So that was phenomenal to work with him.
What I loved most about Government Cheese is it doesn't fit the mold. It doesn't fit into the comedy category. It doesn't fit into the drama. It doesn't fit into the historical. It blends them all together, surrealist kind of story. It has all these different aspects and fitting them into one where whatever you like, you can watch it and enjoy it just like that. What do you hope people take away from watching Government Cheese?
I hope that people can see reflections of their own family in the family that is depicted here. And I hope people are inspired to aspire and to dream and to believe in themselves and maybe to reignite an old passion that maybe they've set down, you know, and to be reminded that it's never too late to be good to yourself and go for what you really want.
You said it terrifically. People are going to watch Government Cheese on Apple TV Plus this spring starting April 16th. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Two sons, one is happy, one is not when their father returns home from prison to come back into their lives. I'm talking with Jahi Diallo Winston, Evan Ellison. So, Jahi, tell us about your character in Government Cheese.
Well, I play Harrison Chambers. He's the youngest of the Chambers family, and he has a lot of uh, sort of contentious feelings about his father reinserting himself back into their lives. And as you watch the show, you'll see those dynamics play out over the course of the season and see them evolve, or what happens between their relationship.
And what about you, Evan?
Yeah, Einstein. Yeah, he's a very confident, quirky kid. I think he's very curious of the world, and I think he is, I think, happy to have his dad home. I think he has a fellow intellectual in the house now that he can converse with and talk shop with. So I think he's happy and eager to have that dynamic back.
And you two have some great, great parents in this show. Obviously, David Oyelowo, Simone Missick. Jahi, what is it like to have them kind of be your parents and kind of learn from them along the process as well?
It was so much fun working with David and Simone. I learned so much about being present and being in the moment as an artist, as an actor, working with, in particular, David, because he's so creative and so just not timid at all, just completely present every step of the way. And anytime I found myself overthinking something or maybe getting to in my head about a moment, I would just sort of lean into to where he was going, and it was great to have him as a leader, and to be in the same proximity, because he's such a great actor, obviously known for being a great actor, but also just a great presence to have on set as well.
You're terrific as an ensemble in this. And Evan, this is such a great show to come out around this time because we see a lot of DEI initiatives going away, people trying to marginalize voices in this country. And to see you two growing up and standing for this show and acting alongside it and making a stand for this, what is it like to be part of a show like Government Cheese?
Yeah, man, it's a dream. I think it's just refreshing to, yeah, have a show in the 60s that's, obviously like there's themes that are present and like you'll see it in the show, but it's not solely about civil rights or solely about race. And I think Yeah, it's a really refreshing take on the Black experience, and I think, there's more to us than just that's constantly being shown, and I think audiences and viewers will appreciate that and find it, yeah, and a nice refreshing look at it.
Really will. 10 episodes of Government Cheese, hoping for another season, but you got to watch the first season first. Wednesdays on Apple TV Plus this spring. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.